Welcome, live viewers. Welcome, replay viewers, to my broadcast. I'm so glad to have you. I am simulcasting on Periscope, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. All those places at the same time at Tiffany TLC Music. So wherever you are watching from, if you enjoy yourself, if you enjoy the music, please consider following. And then if you're adventurous, you're wanting to do more, you can go over to Twitter, follow there, Tiffany TLC Music, same username. Go other places. Hi, Maple on Periscope. So I've got Periscope open. I like to also have things open here on the other places where I am broadcasting, just so I can see any special things that go on. I can see chat from everywhere in this merged chat area. So if you comment anywhere, I should be able to see it. But I'm also opening, so I just opened Twitch and I'm gonna open up Facebook. Let's see. Hi, Danny. How is everyone doing on Periscope for starters? I'm just now opening the other places to see who might be hopping on there. It's been a rough week. Hi, Rebel Bob. Welcome on Periscope. It's been a rough week and really a rough few months for our world. And I'm doing better today than I was a few days ago with all of it. But if you feel like sharing how you're doing with COVID, how you're doing with life, how you're doing with the protests and the killings over the last week in the United States. And actually there have been protests worldwide. Hi, Bammy. Or maybe just there's something else going on for you that you feel like sharing. I always like to get to hear from people a word or two if they feel like it. It's also okay to just listen. All right, so now I've got Twitch open, Facebook open, YouTube open. If you feel adventurous and you want to go check out what's happening on one of those other locations, that would be fun. Oh, interesting. All right. Hi, Popcorn on Periscope. Welcome. All right. So, I think I'm going to get ready to do a song. Hi, Maple again. You must have gotten kicked off and then you're back. Welcome back. Hi, Khalid. I've got a little adjustment to make here. Sorry for the weirdness. Hi, Mike. How are you? How's it going today? Good to see you. I'm doing better than I was. Hi, Mike. How are you? I'm doing better and better. The shock of the intense events of the last week has faded a little bit. I mean, well, that's not entirely true. When I'm watching the news, the things that Trump's been doing are pretty scary to me. And so on, but just the shock of it, the initial shock of it is fading a little. Other than that, I've been really enjoying sitting out. Here's something new, kind of mildly interesting with our lockdown, and just trying to be creative about how to be happy and make changes in our routine or in our plans to adjust to the new normal. I've been sitting outside on my back porch to have breakfast in the morning rather than sitting at my desk. That's what I usually do. We tend to do breakfast at different times of day, so the boys eat different, my sons eat different places, and my husband different times, different places. Lunch and dinner we do together, and we always have, or we have for many years, but it's so nice. I'm like hearing the birds chirping, and I got to go in. I had to go in at 10:30 a.m. because it was already in the 80s, and it's 103 right now. So it's not a place where you can do that all day long. A lot of times in summer. But it's been so enlivening. I've been getting more less anxious when I'm out there. I feel like tackling. Yeah, it's really nice. I'm tackling some projects earlier in the day that I would have felt too intimidated to work on early on, and so I'm really happy about that. That's just one of a number of things we're fooling around with. Boy, I have to tell you, Mike, I stabbed myself with a fork, or whoever else is on. Little trivia: I stabbed myself with a fork. And I'm talking serious, pop blood squirting out. Hi, Mark. And it's really hurting today. It's not infected, but it's very sore. And so I'm hoping I can play. It's one of my strumming fingers. Ow. Ow. Hi, Carrie. What's that cute little emoticon? Yes. Carrie, thanks for inviting followers. Guys, I hope I can make it through this song. My fork-stabbed finger from yesterday is pretty hurt. It hurts. Just ow, ow. All right, so this is A Willow in the Wind I'm thinking of starting out with. Welcome to anyone new. Please consider following if you like the music. I do all my own songs on here most weekdays. Don't do it again. Good advice, Mark. I was I was trying to reach in for a spoon, and something I must have pulled on something, and it snapped back and snapped into the forks and just lag. Okay, let me hit low latency. So here's something. Have you guys noticed? That's an I love you bear. Oh, I'll bet you typed that a while ago. Let me tell you, I have noticed. So I've been watching the replays sometime. I always watch my replays on Periscope. The last few days I've been noticing it's been frozen a lot when I watch replays. This has happened before, but now I have other platforms that I can compare. I watch it on Twitch, no problem. I watch it on Periscope, and it's it'll just stop. Sometimes that's it. It's not going to play anymore. I'll buffer, move it around, restart my iPad, move it. It just freezes. Twitch, no problem. So I do wonder if sometimes the Periscope servers are overwhelmed. Because if there's no lag, again, between you commenting and me seeing it on both Periscope and the merged chat, then apparently it's not restreamed. So just I'm not going to get into that again, but for all of our sakes, but just wanted to remind us of that, and we'll hope for the best. I did put it on low latency for whatever that does, Periscope setting. I'm not sure I'll make it through the song, guys. My finger really hurts. Trying to have a light touch. When my baby... Okay, so this Willow in the Wind is about being flexible in the face of challenges. Whether difficult things, whether they're by choice, like having kids is difficult, or not by choice, like facing death in your family or something like that. Being flexible and adaptable. We've got some difficult things in our world right now, to put it mildly. Between COVID and the protests and the killings... What do you mean the chat can disappear completely? Oh, do you mean when you're watching a replay, there's no Periscope chat you can watch? Because I've actually had that happen as well on iDevices. But maybe you're talking about something else. All right, I'll catch the comments on the other end. When my baby first latched on, I knew right then and there my old life was gone. No time left to prepare. I panicked a bit at first, tried to make the job seem small, but I couldn't deny for long. My baby needed my all. I was gonna be needed did I finish? Oh yeah. Needed like never before. No control over when or how. When I was needed, I'd be needed right now. So I said I wanna be here, long to be here, let me be a willow in the wind. Welcoming, adapting, accepting, a willow in the wind. I don't know if I could, Mike. Not for this. Years later I can see babies will no more be not just a bad idea, but becoming an impossibility along the way, lost at sea. Not just emotionally, random days slammed with pain, nearly driving me insane. Something in me is breaking, ending like never before. No control over when or how, and it goes in a go right now. So I said I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. Hi Wesley. Welcoming, adopting, accepting, a willow in the wind. When my daddy passed away, I wasn't by his side. The nurse said don't come yet, and said that he'd be fine. I know he wanted to go, I know he loved me so, I know he wouldn't have seen eye to eye, even with more time. But death had taken my daddy before we could even try again. No control over when or how, no control over when or how. When we go right now. And so I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. Welcoming, adopting, accepting, a willow in the wind. There's a time to mourn what's lost, to struggle with what's changed, for tears and pain and more. But at the end of the day, for things I cannot change, or wouldn't even if I could, for things that can be hard, whether or not they are good, I wanna dance with what comes, dance like never before, with what I've lost and what I've gained, with what will never be the same. Yeah, I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. Welcoming, adopting, accepting, a willow in the wind. Whether in parodying or raging or any such thing, a willow in the wind. Yeah, I wanna be, I long to be, let me be a willow in the wind. Lots of comments. Zandauchia, welcome. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for visiting on Twitch. Hi Mike. They're on Twitch. Look at you. Look at you. Twitching out. Yeah, I could maybe check out your channel. Please consider hosting and following on Twitch for me if you enjoy the music, because I am brand new on Twitch and Facebook music, and for my music page and YouTube as well. So anybody wants to venture over like Mike would be most appreciated. So let me go back and see other things here. Mark, you've compared broadcasts of other broadcasters and they get the same thing. Yeah. Yeah. Can I wear a Band-Aid? See, I don't think I can because I'm picking, but you know, Wesley, I'm okay. I'm doing better today. I've been very, very heavy-hearted over this whole thing with the protests going on and the killings and on top of COVID, but I'm feeling a little more like getting a little bit more back to normal slightly, although watching the news is always scary. But how are you doing? Hi, Soul Maria. So going more back through the comments here, you've seen heavy pixelating on scopes at time. I hope not this one. When watching a live streamer who is using Restream on or OBS, one can't read the comments on Android. How bizarre, Carrie. That is so interesting. That's really weird because that's weird. Especially the comment. You mean you're talking about when people have merged comments like mine, Carrie? Because I'm broadcasting those merged comments, if you know what I'm saying. Like the comments are coming in from other places and going into OBS, and then OBS is what I'm sending out to those places. So like it shouldn't even be possible for that to happen. You'll have to switch to thumb strumming and wait. Well, what I'm realizing if I can focus on just using my nails to pick and not my finger tip, then I'm better off. Yeah, I need to learn how to pick with a pick. You know, what's funny is I can finger pick, but I can't pick with a pick for beans. And how are you? Well, I can, but just strumming type of thing. Oh, I'm glad you're wonderful, Wesley. I'm pretty good today. Adventure over also like Wesley. Yes, like Wesley, you can adventure over to Twitch. And Mike and Wesley have been adventurous there. The chat line at the bottom in Periscope. So you're talking about Periscope's native chat. When somebody's using OBS or Restream, you can't see it. The native Periscope chat on Android. Wow, that is way beyond my pay grade. Wow, that's bizarre. I'm trying to think of why that would be, but oh, that hurts my brain. I don't know. I don't know how I even do as much technology as I do, honestly. I guess I'm just smart. Must be. Mike, you're even on Facebook. Look at you. Look at you. I just realized for some reason my YouTube, I don't see the chat. Oh, that's because I'm not on the live video. I'm on like a replay. Hi, DG on Periscope. I think. I don't know what's going on. No? Live chat replay was turned off for this video? Why? That's weird. I didn't turn live chat off. So has anybody tried to... That's interesting. Has anybody tried to chat from YouTube and not been able to? It says live chat is off for this video. I didn't do that. I spent a lot of time learning to use 4, 3, and 2 finger picking patterns because of cut fingers. Did you? You can hear. That's great. Good. I'm glad you got sound. This is important. D George. Are you in or out of theater mode? On YouTube, you mean? Or you're talking to Carrie when he can't see comments? Yeah, that's important because you can get into theater mode. Hugs, yes. G-Lynn, we'll take virtual hugs. That's all we've got now. That's all we've got. Unless you're living with somebody, you've got virtual hugs. Thank you. All right, so thanks for the lovely hearts. Thanks for hanging out. If you are new and you enjoy the music, please consider following from wherever you are watching. Scope. Yes, on Scope, yes. Hi, Alparlanzo Boskurt on Periscope. But if you're watching on Periscope, YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook, wherever you're watching, please consider following, subscribing, whatever it is called where you are. And then if you want to venture over somewhere else, then that would also be great. No theater mode is not the cause. Interesting. I have had it where comments just don't show up even on my iDevices. All right, guys. So that was Willow in the Wind. If you would like to, if you've been aching, if you've been heavy-hearted, if you've been distressed, if you've been angry, if you've been upset about the protests and the killings, not the protests, but the killings over the last week and George Floyd's killing, please consider checking out my broadcast before last. So It would have been Monday's broadcast. My replay from Monday, because it's all about that and songs and everything related to that. Yeah, heavy thing. All right. So I'm thinking about doing kind of an upbeat song just for a change of pace. When in doubt, wait. I haven't done that one in a long time. I've put this out there before, but if anybody hasn't shared and feels like sharing how they're doing today, we've heard from Wesley. If you're here, then that means things can't be too bad. I'm going to assume that anyway, but feel free to share how you're doing. And I will. Looks like you can chat. Oh, well, how interesting, Carrie. Thanks so much for checking that out for me, Carrie. What do you know, though? I don't know why it's not. Let me make it bigger. Why am I not able to see chat? It says live chat. Oh, it's still got me on replay. That's what's going on. I'm watching a replay. That's what it is, Carrie. I'm watching a replay video. Okay. I had to refresh and I didn't realize that. Great. Okay. I'm so happy. I'm so relieved. There's that. I see. Looks like I can chat on YouTube. Thanks for checking that out, Carrie. Thank you so much. That helped. That's good news. I don't want to figure out I still got my Crackle to figure out on my software. Because of that Crackle that comes and goes, I've been disincentivized from doing more looping songs as of yet, and putting in the time to fix the Crackle has been hard to. I've spent about 2 weeks, like 15 minutes a day, off and on, trying to get it so this software that comes with my Dell computer can get reinstalled properly, and that software updates drivers, because I'm thinking maybe I need a driver update. Oy vey, technology. All right, when in doubt, wait. So this is a song about advice my dad gave me that has served me well. I often write songs to coach myself in life, and I sing them when I need that coaching. So this was important advice that I received that really has served me well, and so I made a song about it. Oh no, we're gonna turn that guitar down a little bit. Somewhere along the line, my daddy told me, when in doubt, doubt is the best policy. And as time went by, more and more I could see, waiting to be sure was for sure the way for me. So I said, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. I found getting in was easier than getting out. So I dare say no when I had any doubt. So I said, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. On my reptilian brain, I can hear my wise neocortex once again. So I said, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. The pros and cons I can find, and connecting all the dots yes, it takes time. So I say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. Well, for years now, I've applied this theory and enjoyed the benefits repeatedly. So I still say, and I'll continue to say, when in doubt, don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. Yeah, I say, when in doubt, please don't. When in doubt, wait. When you take your time, your choice will be great. When you take your time, your choice will be great. Thought I'd fool around there with the end and got me off track. Hi, Vince. Vincent Dolly, welcome. Is that the same Vince that we've had on before with a different username, maybe? Let me go back and check out any comments here. Any expiration day on that advice? What do you mean, Mark? Like, are you kind of joking because it's like wait and the expiration? Or is there something else? It's so hard because I can't hear tone of voice when people just type comments sometimes, and I'm like trying to figure out what exactly do they mean. Hi, Ken KK Ock on Periscope. Welcome to anyone new-ish or just new, live or replay on Periscope, Twitch, Facebook, or YouTube. Please consider following, sharing the broadcast. All these things are most welcome. Coming on live when you can. Mark is typing out an explanation. I can see ABCs. So what was I gonna say? Oh, some, considering I said I had a decent day. It was our grocery shopping day. Things are like becoming old hat when it's like, I'm dressed up in a mask and plastic, and I'm, yeah. What else is new? We did. But we figured out, very exciting, that we shop at a natural foods cooperative, meaning there are worker cooperatives, which are worker owned, and then there are member cooperatives, which are member owned, and this is a member cooperative, and it's an amazing place. Oh, it's gorgeous. They moved into a remodeled like art piece of a building, and it's like a city center. It's a treasure of our city, and we just figured out that we could order online. That's right. I see, you're kind of being like rhetorical. Like, of course, there's no expiration day on that advice because it's good. Gotcha. Now I understand. Yeah, we figured out that we don't have to use Instacart or any of those places that are getting poorly paid and a bad situation for workers. We can use our own cooperative. We just go online, log in with our member number, and they have their whole shopping, all their food, most of their food, like 99% of their food is online. It took me like 5 hours to figure it out over the course of a week, and I still didn't quite get it right. But I managed to put a list together, and then my husband went to get the stuff, and then together we dealt with it when we got home. But it saves him so much time because normally he was going in there and spending like an hour and a half, and now he's spending maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes to like get a few extra things that aren't online. And so it's cool. In our world, this is like a big event. In our lockdown world. Anyway, so that's some news from today. I don't know how other people are coping. If we're all adjusting, we're all adjusted to one way or another. It seems like it's like old hat, you know. Hi, Dazzle. Oh, how are you doing today, Dazzle? How have you been doing with the ongoing? I know yesterday you were talking about this, the issue of racism. Hi, Martin. And, you know, the George Floyd incident and all that. And I just kind of hoping you're feeling, I don't know what. I'm feeling like oh, good. I'm glad. I'm doing better. I feel like I'm getting a little distance on it. I have the privilege of being able to get distance on it because this isn't my son, and I'm also not African American, so I'm not dealing as up close and personal with the personalized pain involved with that. Hi, Shane. So I'm aware of that, and I you know, I can't imagine if this was my child, you know, or my father. This guy, a 46-year-old, had kids, you know. I don't know how old they were, but there's this really sweet little gift that's going around with the daughter on his shoulders. And he was put up there, and she said, "You changed the world, Daddy." And they keep playing it, and that's his daughter. My cheese plant looks healthy? What the heck? What's that? These plants? Are they called cheese plants? This is a fake ficus. And this is something else that's fake. I hate to tell you. No, it's not weed. Hi, my name is Reed. Welcome if you are on Twitch. Please consider following, hanging out, checking out the music. I'm brand new on Twitch. LOL. Yes, they're very healthy. I'm quite proud of how I am with my plants. No. Oh, gosh. Let me go back and see something because I got to scroll back. I can't see what's going on. Jalen, no. Hi, Diable. Oh, it's funny. G-Lynn, are you following? I am not sure. I think you have been on, right? May of 2020. So you just got on starting in May. Wow. How are you liking Periscope? Let's do another song. I'm thinking about You Always Knew. You're eating Chinese food. It's good. That's making me hungry. I'm ready. I'm ready for dinner. I'm hungry. So that's actually a reason to keep going on my songs because then I got to end. Hi, grandmas. Something on Periscope. For those who are wondering who I'm talking to, you can kind of see when people merge chat here. I'm simulcasting. Quite a few people right now on Periscope and some on other places as well. I'm new on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube. Brand new. I'm like 3 weeks in to broadcasting there, those places. So please, please consider following, subscribing, hosting, all those things on those places. And of course, Periscope as well. Periscope is where I've been broadcasting for a long time. So I'm going to do You Always Knew. This is my one love song. I mean, I have a song about my sons who I love, but like this is like my one romantic love song. And it is a true story about how I met my husband of 21 years and how determined he was and how he won me over because it's called You Always Knew. He always knew. It seemed like he always knew. And I was slow on the uptake. But I'm glad he persisted. Because it worked out. Sorry, I'm getting messages that are blocking my songs. All right. Each night as we fall asleep, our kids snuggle up to us tight. You're holding my hand, I love you's all around, and sweet, sweet good nights. always shocked every night inside. I gasp to think the love I feel, the family we made, and it didn't come to pass. I have to think about that, Sapphire and Steel. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Thanks, Mike. It was door to door, the Sierra Club, my summer job. You opened the door, smiled down at me, a white marble Greek god. I had another guy, law school coming, I was moving away. But when you asked me out, looked at me that way, yes, I had to say. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Our first date ended, and with it came our first goodbye. But the hug we shared before you left, it did not tell a lie. I had told you my Santa Barbara guy had bought me tickets to fly. You called me up at work to refund his money, said you had to try. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Months went by, I left my other guy, you found me, we started a fling. But I still didn't know the way you did that this would be the thing. You moved for work, but every Friday night you flew to me. You called me up, you cared for me, yeah, you slowly helped me see. With all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew. Hi, Leon on Periscope. Yesterday, the anniversary of our 10th year. Another blessed day, another blessed night with you right here. You're my best friend, lover of my dreams, such care you take of me, dear. And if I close my eyes, our unwritten vows, I can still hear. We said, with all that I am and all that I have, I honor you. And I'm filled with awe and gratitude that you always knew, you always knew, you always knew. You always knew, you always knew. That song makes me happy thinking about that story, that crazy story, going door to door for the Sierra Club, which is a nonprofit organization, like political thing. Aw, thanks, Mike. So Sapphire and Steel, what do I recommend? AKA G Lynn. What do you prefer to be called by? Because I can see your G Lynn is easier to say, I suppose. I mean, I think he might have also I'm assuming. Oh, well, are you a guy? Maybe you're not. But in any event, I don't know why I'm assuming that. I think maybe what you were getting at, either one, either user, either name is fine. Okay, good. I'm glad I guessed right. So I think you might also be kind of asking, like, there are multiple new platforms where I am, like, which one would I prefer you going on in terms of trying to get it populated? I guess that the answer to that is tough. Twitch, all of them are kind of just literally just kind of neck and neck in terms of just, I'm literally 3 weeks in. So starting at zero, got nothing to lose. What's that song? And so I don't know which one's better. The thing about Twitch, I will be honest with you, they're ads. I am not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of how commercialized it is. I really love Periscope in that way. Same thing with YouTube. There aren't ads. I don't think there'll be ads because I have not monetized and I will not be monetizing. I don't foresee monetizing. But, you know, there's still like limitations. Like on YouTube, for example, if you go to another app, it won't play in the background unless you subscribe to YouTube Premium or whatever it is. And with Periscope, you can do, you know, all those great features are given to you free. And I just really appreciate that. They also take like nothing from broadcasters. So I'm promoting Periscope where you're already watching, which is maybe Facebook. Facebook would be a good one. But really, honestly, it would mean a lot if you just go on to any one of them and just follow me there, even if you don't routinely watch me there, if that makes sense. Just trying to kind of get more activity, you know, on the pages, even if it's just a follow. Hi, Chris. Hi, Lisa. There are a great number of people on Periscope. Not everyone could have been on here before. Thank you for joining me. There's so many options. Thanks for giving me a little bit of your time. And please consider, if you like the music, following. So let's do, it's your first day on Periscope, Mark 15CM, welcome. I have another Mark on here right now. I don't run across many Tiffany's, which is kind of handy. It must be hard if you have a name that, you know, shows up a lot. All right, so does anybody have, I was thinking of like everybody's in a circle. I'm realizing I never ask people to give me their requests. And is this a problem for you guys? Would you like me to ask you to give requests? The reason I don't, I'll just give the plug for it, is because I'm only doing about 4 songs when I come on, and I'm trying to kind of keep it so that certain songs don't get overplayed. But I would be willing to reconsider that if it means a lot to people to have requests. Or maybe I could have, like, you know, do 1 request each time or something like that. Just saying. I always have like a set list or something where I kind of figure out, okay, I haven't done that song in like 2 weeks, because I have like a little chart. I'm super into organizing. So here's my chart. These are all my songs, and I mark down each column like whether I did it that day. What type of music? Well, G Lynn, it's all my own music. First of all, I should say that. So I don't do any covers. So it wouldn't be something where, you know, no, you don't have to tip. I don't need any tips. Thank you. Lots of hearts though, but it won't be a trade. It will be just, see, I've looked for, I'm a fan of something called the resource-based economy. Another version, there's another kind of similar thing called the gift economy. And yet it's very difficult to enact in normal everyday life. But this is my way of having a mini gift economy. I am giving freely to you guys, and you guys are giving me little hearts, and I'm not really looking to monetize this at this point anyway. So, but if I was, then you could tip me, if you felt like it, but I wouldn't want it to be an exchange. Like, oh, well, if you give me a tip, then I'll do the song. I like people to give freely, Hi, Bobby on Periscope. So I was thinking, my plan was everybody's in a circle. I could also, I don't know. I'll just say that was my plan. I think that's probably what I'll do. And it's already 6:13. Holy boop. So I don't want to get to bed late. So this is where it all begins. Hi, Mr. Flo. I'm going to do everybody's in a circle without further delay. And next time we will continue our discussion about requests, I guess. Because I'm realizing that I'm kind of low on time. Where is the song? I need a way to see these songs better without having to open them to see if it's the right song. It's really a pain. It's challenging. Oh my gosh. Is that it? There it is. Everybody's in a circle. So this is a song that applies during the pandemic. I think it's when a lot of us are, even if we're allowed to go out now, we're still avoiding going out. And so maybe we're lonely, or maybe there's a group that we wish we could be a part of that we can't because we're on lockdown. Or this song was written because I was worried, I was wondering if I was going to fit into a group that I was getting involved in, and I did, and I'm still a part of it, but I needed a little encouragement. So often I write songs, remember to coach myself. So this is something I came up with, this little metaphor to kind of help myself feel confident reaching out to other people. Oh, well, Michael, I'm about to start singing, but normally I like to invite people to transition into more of a peaceful, interactive mode. I don't like to go straight to blocking, but I'm kind of just about to start. So I'm hoping, Larry, if you can, I guess Larry / hi, Possum, Michael. If obviously if you want quiet, please just turn off the app. Anyway, I'm gonna do Everybody's in a Circle. Hi, and yeah, I might have to pause if there's a need, but I'm hoping you can transition, because I think I've blocked maybe in 2 years, maybe 5 people, because I really try to avoid doing that. So here we go. If you fear you won't fit in to a circle you want to be in, if the light from the nearest sun is much too dim, if you're lonely, look around and realize everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun. You yourself are a sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in a circle, you yourself are a sun. Light shines through you, everyone. especially right now, might be small. It might contain no person at home. Imaginary friends, a spider on the wall. But when your love is shining through you, it'll do a lot. Everybody's in a circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are the sunshine, your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are a sunlight, shines through you, everyone. Thanks for the hearts. Everybody's in a circle, everybody is the sun. You yourself are a sun, shine your light on everyone. You're already in the circle, you yourself are a sunlight, shines through you, everyone. Everybody's in a circle, everybody is a sun. You're already in a circle, you yourself, you are a sun. Let your light shine through you, everyone. Let your light shine through you, everyone. Let your light shine through you to everyone. Yes, the idea of that is if we're being empathic and caring to the very few people in our world, maybe remotely, that we're connecting with, in this case of COVID, then we can feel that warmth, the warmth of kind of a loving connection, even if we're fairly alone, versus if we are kind of just thinking it all has to come to us, then we're just sort of waiting forlornly, if you will. Is that a word, forlornly? In a forlorn way, and we're not as happy, as we could be. And so, in that last verse, I talk about, I actually had in mind like Amnesty International. Thank you, Jalen. I had in mind Amnesty International. That's an organization that my husband and I donate to, helping people wrongly imprisoned all over the world, and they're in isolation, a lot of times, and that's obviously an extreme example, but a lot of us are kind of in isolation, and in our case, we actually, well, it's nothing like being imprisoned, of course, nothing like that, but there is a similarity, which is that you're alone, and so just try to add some hope in there for when you're lonely, that if you're loving to whatever connections you do have, maybe it's your pet, maybe it's your grandma on, Zoom or whatever, then, that's something for now. It will do for now, and we try to broaden your circle. And, but most of the song is actually about just realizing that, it was specifically about if I was a group I wanted to belong to, that, oh, well, what if I don't fit in? And just trying to go like, I have a circle already of some kind. Maybe it's just my family. Maybe it's just a couple friends, whatever it might be. And just going, this is okay. I'm stable. I'm okay. Even if it's just me, so that I'm not like grasping at these other opportunities, and, because then they tend to not work out as well, And when you are with those few people just being empathic and warm, then you feel like exponentially better than you would if you were withdrawn around like 100 people. So that's the theory. I'm not an expert, but that's the theory behind the song. So thanks so much for hanging out with me, guys. I really appreciate it. I am on most weekdays between 5 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, more or less. Twitch, YouTube, Periscope, and Facebook. Brand new on all places except Periscope. But I'm at Tiffany TLC Music, simulcasting as of a few weeks ago, I think. Maybe it's 4 weeks now. I don't know. Hi, Dr. Peepers, and others who have hopped on. I am actually getting ready to sign off, but I do hope to see you again, Carrie. I see you're typing. Hi, Almavilia. So again, thanks so much for being with me. I do hope to be on tomorrow's usual time. Thank you, Carrie. And Jaylyn and Larry and Mike and or Glyn and others. I don't know all who, many others by the numbers, but I don't know everybody. I can't see everybody's name. So thanks for being with me. Please come again live when you can. Night, Mike. Take care, everyone. I hope you have a good one. Until next time. Bye.